Mute out.
Yeah. Better days, I pray for better days. Working hard cause I want extra pay. Talk to them seeds, but you must demonstrate. Cause it's your ways that they gon' imitate. Non-violent. Sometimes I wish I would've went to college. Frown proudly. Cause where I'm from, they hate you when you smiling. Your faith should be your gun. You can't leave home without it. The children being grown, cause all the parents acting childish. You show them your reality, I bet they doubt it. You tell them all about your dreams, just when they out it. Your own blood. Ain't no family no more. They do you badly for show. You try to patch up your soul, Lord knows you on a mission to show him you so submissive. The prayer said in silence, you know the devil can hear him, pay attention. Know the war's within, how much time do you spend? Try to balance your zen, then again, losses is lessons. You tell me you trying to win, we know about saving money. You tell me you trying to spend that blood on it. Sweat, tears, you put that love on it. Your best years was just a dumb moment. You tired of going hungry, can't deal with fake making your life lonely. Your lack of faith that left your soul bony. But you gon' work and you gon' strive, do what it takes to survive. What is truth, what is a lie? You know that war's inside. Some get draped into the fake, they don't know what to decide. Wrong choice, meet your demise, keep that between you and I. You realize, some people you gon' let go, you visualize. The things you need to feed your soul is on the rise. They not gon' wanna let you go, but it's alright. It's cool to bury what's gon' grow. Went from wrong to the right and to the dark to the light. It was a hell of a fight. You give it all your might. Gotta hold on tight and you stay strong and precise. You fight the war that's inside, cause it might change your life. From wrong to the right and to the dark from the light. It was a hell of a fight. You give it all your might. You just hold on tight and you stay strong and precise. You fight the war that's inside, cause it might change your life. I ain't the person that I used to be. So what I do today ain't things that you used to see. Stay the same, no, things change usually. Some folk I may know might get reintroduced to me. Yeah, I ain't the person that I used to be. So what I do today ain't things that you used to see. Stay the same, no, things change usually. Some folk I may know might get reintroduced to me.
Yeah. Don't be stressing on the dumb shit, cause God is gonna make a way. Just keep going and keep your faith, so you can win this race. This race called life, yeah, yeah. This race called life. This race called life, yeah, yeah. Race called life. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm grinding 'cause I know that I'm gon' get it. I just gotta have vision, keep faith and be humble. Have some patience with it. I've been there once since day one, been always on my job. I never been a fake, never had to steal and rob. Cause I do good business, I'm too good with it. And even though I'm on this road, I'm still daddy to my children. You know I do good with them, and don't like being missing. But I hate when my bills are thicker and my pockets get thinner. But I can't stress up on the dumb shit, cause God is gonna make a way. I keep going and keep my faith and my pace, so I can win this race. Win this race called life. This race called life. I'm just trying to win this race called life. This race called life. This race called life, yeah. Race called life. I'm just trying to win this race called life, yeah, yeah, yeah. I keep on running in this race called life. running when this race called life. This race called life. Girl, I just gotta win this race called life. This race called life. Just gotta win this race called life.
Peace, peace. How y'all feeling today? Y'all know what this is. This is the results show where we come to see who won and get the results from the judges. Want to shout out these two gentlemen for being brave enough to step into the Coliseum of Arguments. Today we have Taz Exclusives and Xion Warchild. If you missed that debate, make sure you go back and check that one out. I think it was one of the best around one so far. How you two feeling today, gentlemen?
Go ahead, brother Taz. You know, you got the audience.
Oh shit, I'm good, man. I'm chilling, bro. Shit, day after Thanksgiving, just still watching football, relaxing. Nothing major.
That's what it do. That's what it do. Yeah, no, you know what I'm saying? I'm good money, you know what I'm saying? But I do want to bring a shout out to some of the audience and the fanboys, you know what I'm saying? The fun boys out there and the fun girls out there, you know what I'm saying, who are out here clapping booty cheeks in the chat. You know, it's wild because, you know, me and brother Taz, we had a respectful debate, and regardless of whose side you on, and because you know this one or you know that one, loyalty should never ever compromise your integrity. So even if my best friend is in a debate, if he wrong, because my integrity supersedes my loyalty. Because one thing I have to be is loyal to myself. Integrity requires that I am loyal to myself and to my own truth before I'm loyal to anyone else. Now, will I defend my brother? You know what I'm saying? When he's right, I'll defend my brother when he's right. But when he's wrong, I'm going to G-check him. And see, this is what I hate about social media. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people who are in here, you know what I'm saying, a bunch of, you know what I'm saying, Liliths and booby juice ass niggas who are jock riding and riding off of the daggone pubes of another Negro who is prolific, which is so interesting. The interesting thing is that I'm talking about, you know, the Black Messiah movement was all about a charismatic leader, and we got a charismatic leader over here, you know what I'm saying, my brother Taz, you know what I'm saying, who is very articulate and prolific in the community, you know what I'm saying, and controversial.
Let me drop a bomb for that one right there. Drop a bomb
everything I'm talking about. But, you know, at the end of the day, my brother Taz, you know what I'm saying, and me, we don't have no contention. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to minimize my brother's intellectual capacities and his articulation skills because we have a difference of opinion, and neither should the audience. And this is the problem with Black folks. We're so cliquish. We're so cafeteria table, sophomore high school ass niggas at 40 and 50 years old that we think that we have to dismiss and minimize another human being who has no grief or problem. But the other brothers, you know what I'm saying, some small, you know what I'm saying, like, this is retarded. Grow up. Grow some pubic hairs. You know what I'm saying? Get your head out of your own ass for 5 seconds. Make sure your integrity is greater than your loyalty for others, because your integrity to yourself is loyalty to yourself. You can't be loyal to nobody else if you're not loyal to your own integrity and your own. So that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't care at the end of the day what's necessary. So, y'all niggas are sophomores. I'm looking at the chat right now, and I don't do this when I'm in a debate. I literally ignore it. But this is the problem with our community right here. These niggas right here. Taz, your audience, and that's not just your audiences. It's many people's audiences who try to side with one person who is vocal, who is charismatic, who is articulate. You know what I'm saying? They want to side with them. And I don't think it's necessary to have to tear down anyone else. You know what I'm saying? Even just to support your own, you know what I'm saying, your own favorites, your idols, your superstar idols. on social media. You know what I'm saying? I have none.
The only issue with that, like I hear you, but the only issue is that like it's
Ooh,
assumed.
we triggered. You triggered. I can't stand it. Oh, you weird. Oh, you goofy. Like that's a shit. Like, come on, can we grow up? I'm 50 years old. I don't use those terms. Sorry,
let him finish, Zion.
Pardon self,
No,
man.
Oh
yeah,
wait,
but
I'm sorry.
yeah, I'm just saying it's assuming though that they
I had to do
didn't
space
watch
for it.
and aren't judging based on what they saw. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how you can just assume, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they saw the debate and think you lost.
Well, okay, so I think I won, and a lot of people actually hit me up, even my enemies, people who hated me, who hate me, hit me up personally and told me I won this debate. But that's fine. It doesn't even matter to me because at the end of the day, the platform's judges are the platform's judges. And those who decide who wins on the platform decides who wins on the platform. I got enough energy from even my haters that I feel like I won and even more so at the biggest sense that we had the conversation, and I had a conversation with a very articulate and intellectual brother. I still win at the end of the day, regardless of what the consensus is from your audience or my audience, because I know what my audience, and my audience is larger than yours. They just don't engage in the social media banter stuff. You know what I'm saying? I got a Rastafari movement, which is over 3 million deep, who support what I'm saying, but not all of them are showing up to these debates because they don't literally care for these debates because of some of the ratchet, you know what I'm saying, and retarded behavior that goes on in these chats and in these streets. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? And this is where people make their you know, it is flavor of love back in these YouTube shit. It is the making of the band that these are Negroes who watch, you know what I'm saying, you know, reality TV shows. Everything is a contest. Everything is I choose this and I choose that, and then try to tear down and use ad hominems and minimization tactics, not realizing that the brother that you're minimizing is an intellectual brother, a father, a son, a brother, a uncle, you know what I'm saying, and a pillar to community. Y'all don't care about that. All y'all care about is jock riding the pubes of your favorite social media freaking figure, which makes you freaking teeny boppers. A bunch of little 16-year-olds and 40-year-old bodies. It's okay. It's okay. But I'm not falling into that. I'm not falling into that. You know what I'm saying? Me, you, Taz, you know, we do what we do like we do it for TV. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I respect you. You showed me respect, even though in the debate and in these, you know, in the battle, you know what I'm saying? We're going to entertain. We're going to do that for the TV. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Was it a good debate? I would say it's one of my best debates. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to debate you. I didn't even know who the hell you was. I didn't give a F. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't change my mind about my position once I understood that you were a prolific social media and YouTube, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, identity. And but what it did was it made me, you know, oh, that's what I do. Most of the people who I've debated are big names. I got another debate coming up, you know what I'm saying? Soon against Sila Selassie of the God, what is it? Creator Game. You know what I'm saying?
Let them know where that's gonna be at. That's gonna be on
That's going to
Sarnetters,
be
right?
on Sarnetta TV.
Go ahead,
You know
shout
what
that
I'm
one
saying?
out and plug
Yep.
yourself.
And so I debate big names because I put in the work. I'm the one who went into the camp of ISUPK, clapping and barking with two niggas in a pair of nunchucks. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Into the camp. A lot of cats, they want to argue behind the screen. I'm the dude that shows up face to face. And that's what made me who I am. Because one thing you don't have to worry about me is ever backing down to a nose to nose. This screen shit ain't real to me. Okay?
You want to let Taz go ahead and get a little bit in?
Yeah,
Actually, we have a guest. I don't
Yeah.
know. I dropped a link in the chat.
Jose,
Jose, did you check the debate out?
Unfortunately, I missed the debate because he
Oh
dropped so
man,
many debates. I didn't get to see
we
the
arguing a
debate.
lot right now. Did you
Didn't
have
get
a
to
few
see
words
it.
for the gentleman? We were doing the
No,
results show. I want to keep the flow. I don't like having extra people up here. I know you're always respectful and have good decorum, but sometimes it could just get crazy.
They
so you
call me
want me to
son of
just
the bots and stuff. See,
Yeah,
this is what I'm talking
for the
about.
you
results
want me to
show.
just you want me to just drop off for the time being and then I'll come back later when you open it up for everyone else? I could
Yeah,
do
Yes,
that.
yeah,
sir. Yes,
please
sir.
do,
I
man. That'd be
appreciate
great.
you.
Cool,
But
no
let me just
problem,
say
man.
this. Let me just say this to the audience. I didn't make my name off of Sarnetta. I made my name off of going to different places. I on Lions Den, Source Debate League. I was on SVDL. I was on freaking. I was at ISUBK at the camp. Bah. This is the. Oh my God, my people are so retarded. My people, bless your hearts. Bless your hearts. Y'all are some slow ass Negroes, man. Y'all can't even just concede to say, you know what? You know what I'm saying? You're a good brother. You know what I'm saying? You respect Taz, and you know what I'm saying? We just don't agree with your position. Whatever, man. These dudes are over here blowing smoke up their own asses. You know what I'm saying? Just to try to, you know what I'm saying, support their. He don't need your freaking help. That nigga can handle himself on a
Okay.
one-on-one. He don't need that.
Doing nothing but
Out of
comment
here.
chat though, bro. Like y'all said, they just commenting, bro. Like you done got them
But the
riled
comments are
up, bro.
retarded because they don't know me. And they would never say this shit to my face, male or female.
But that's a lot of women you talking
Oh
to.
God. Yeah, it's a lot of
It's
whole ass
mostly he's
bitches
got mostly. Oh,
riding
whoa,
your
whoa.
fucking
We're not gonna
pews,
talk
bro.
about the
This shit
black
is
women like
crazy.
that. It's mostly beautiful black queens in his chat. I was over there
Beautiful on the
perusing through
outside,
the catalog.
ugly on the inside. Ugly as fuck on the inside.
Oh man. Come
I mean,
on, let's keep it nice, man. Let's not attack his
no, no, no,
audience
no,
and
no.
his
You
crowd.
tell
I
him to
think
keep
that's
it
what
nice.
y'all got into it
Taz,
about the
tell your
first
audience
time
to
when
keep
you
it
came
nice.
at his peoples.
Taz,
Because
tell your audience to keep
It
it
is.
nice, and I'll keep it
Boy,
nice. Because
I ain't
all of them can suck a dick as far as I'm
stop
concerned.
yo,
looking at the chat. We
look,
here for something else. Why don't do that?
I don't really have
How
to
about
defend
the
all
chat
just
not
defend
try to
that nigga.
poison
I
and
don't have
take the
to, bro.
well?
My chat wild, bro.
This
Like
Yeah,
shit is
let's
crazy,
go
dude.
ahead and get into some of
They
these
don't even know
results.
me like that.
my
Let's go
chat.
ahead
And they
and get it
definitely wouldn't
get
say
into
that
some of
shit
these
to my
results.
face.
We have one judge showing up, and one judge did a video response. We're going to pull up the video response first. Let me go ahead and go into my. Where did I save it at? The office. This is
All right,
judge number
so
one.
Zion did a
Yep,
good
there it is.
job. His Judas joke early on was funny, so gave him a little bonus for that. The Hydra.
Okay, and he also text messaged me and told me that that number 3 was for your performance, and that number 5 has to be moved to organization, just so that way we're all clear. I mean, the points still add up to the same thing. He just told me he made a mistake there. All right, I'm gonna let this play.
All right, so Zion did a good job. His Judas joke early on was funny, so gave him a little bonus for that. The Hydra metaphor hit when he was speaking on Khalid Muhammad and the other leaders, the new Black Panther Party. His mic was good. He didn't really have a lot of interruptions, but he stuttered a lot. And I don't know if he was rattled or if he just got a impediment, but he talked clear when he was confident. But I feel like when he challenged, that stuttered started. So I think he might have been rattled a little bit.
No, I
Other than that, he
stutter.
did
I
a good
stutter.
job defending
Son
his point
stutters too.
of some good coming out of the movement. I think he was trying to hit that home like it wasn't all bad. There was a lot of good. Whereas Taz was like, that shit mostly was all bad. At one point, he said, what would you throw in there to replace the Black Messiah concept and the movement? But he withdrew that question, which I think was a smart move at the time. Made a good point of showing the Ethiopians were in solidarity right before the end of everything. They even were wearing froze and had a little Black Power movement out there to kind of help mirror the one in America. And again, the Hydra of Liberation was a bar showing how the Messiah figures are martyred, and it leads to more leaders and programs and stuff that are still being used to this day. I think he did a good job defending his point. The questioning round got him though. I feel like he conceded a little bit too much, and he had to, based off the questions he was asked. So,
Okay, Zion. He let me pull up Taz's scorecard. So you got 22 on that one. Video file.
Taz had mic problems, but I think a good early point he made was showing how black nationalism does get intertwined with the black messiah concept, leading into spiritual leadership at all levels, even the politicians having to go to a church at some point. Blackface Jesus was a good metaphor. He does acknowledge how the Reverend replaces the black messiah as far as the black national leaders, Fred Hampton and them, but shows how the government wasn't going for that as well, because they were quick to take them out. So they would allow the reverends and all that to run amok, but as soon as a real quote-unquote black messiah that could do something came along, they would take him out. So he made that point. Also sourced up with the UNIA Brotherhood and the African Brotherhood beef. The African Blood Brotherhood. Cyril Briggs and Marcus Garvey were beefing for real, so it wasn't all kumbaya. The actual source of Messiah has his roots in religion. He was able to source that and argue that point. And he also made his opponent concede that basically in the question round. So to end his Black Jesus concept is the same as all before. Preacher to the leadership, and still now to this day. So that was kind of his closing, and he got some good points. I think did a good job presenting all his information. He was detailed, had some good decorum. There were some vulgarity, but it was good, entertaining vulgarity. It wasn't like bad or off-putting, so no points deducted.
Okay, so judge number one has the scorecard 27-22, Taz. So judge number one submits his vote for Taz. A couple people asking me to turn the scorecard. This is how the video was submitted. I didn't have time to get all that together. It's just the criterion. You're not missing anything by seeing it that way. Yeah, so judge number one votes for Taz, and we have judge number two pulling up here in a few minutes to give his verdict live. While we're doing that, we'll go to a word from our sponsors.
These are not just speakers. These are thinkers, forged in fire. Warriors of words stepping into destiny. Welcome to the Coliseum of Arguments, where logic clashes with conviction and ideas spill like blood in the sand. 16 titans, 16 minds, one path to immortality. They come seeking truth, they fight for redemption, they burn for revenge. Featuring the intellectual elite of the Titans Debate League. Every round a new war, every word a new weapon. Every titan ready to fall or rise in glory. This is not debate, this is combat. Step into the Coliseum of Arguments. Only the brave speak here. Are you not entertained?
And a big congratulations to everybody who's already advanced to the second round of the tournament. Each of these debaters will be receiving $50 on the road to the final for every win. There's a $500 cash prize at the end of this. May the odds forever be your favor. second while I get judge number 2 on the phone. Do you
Was that
two?
Chef? Was that Chef?
That was Chef D. Chef D.
Okay, cool.
Can we get you two want to respond to Chef Darius's results? I'll start with you, Zion.
I respect his results. What I think that he missed is that the title says, was the Black Messianic movement beneficial? It does not necessitate the idea that there were negatives. What Taz had to try to prove that it was all negative. Mm-hmm. And even in the interim that we learned from our past mistakes, from my perspective as a person who looks at the cup as half full over the Negroes who look at the cup as half empty, even failures are beneficial for us to. So at the end of the day, my title was loaded in the sense that you cannot take away the benefits of the Black Messiah movement. Even in the failures, you learn from the failures.
I took away all of it.
It's absurd. I mean, I wasn't done, but if you want to cut me off and do all of that stuff,
it's not really, bro. But I'm just saying, but it's cap what you're saying though, because I took away.
It's not
what
cap.
you're claiming to be the benefit. You know what I'm saying?
You brought up Jim Jones, who was not a Black liberator. That is a fallacy argument. That is a straw man argument. You brought up a bunch. Let me just say this. You brought up a bunch of cult leaders who are more self-interested than interested in the actual liberation of their people. That is the difference between a Black Messiah, according to the Black Messiah movement, and some freaking bump ass preacher on the corner trying to freaking goddamn get people to give him money.
Walk you down right now though with that point alone, Jim Jones.
Hey, let's get it, baby. Let's get it.
Let him go, Zion.
So listen, when you make this claim as if Jim Jones' audience wasn't Black, Jim Jones studied.
That's not the question.
Right. That's only one of the points. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
Jim Jones studied under the author of the Black Messiah. Jim Jones studied Father Divine, who is someone I used earlier as someone who operated as a Black Messiah. So everything he did to create a Black congregation was wrapped up in the Black Messiah movement.
Yeah, Black Messiah movement was a liberation movement. See, this is the thing. So you're trying to pigeonhole the Black Messiah movement into just being Black people seeking a Messiah. That is a fallacy. That is a fallacy of equivocation. The Black Messiah movement was about Black people who were committed to the liberation of Black people, not just doctrinal ideas and I am the Messiah of all people, and so you have to give me your money and come over here and drink Kool-Aid. That is the difference. The Black Messiah movement is focused on liberators. Right. So a Black Messiah has to be able to unify a people against global and systemic white supremacy and oppression. It's not about the religious dogma. That was the messiahs you're talking about, and certainly folks who were caught up. Hold on, I'm not done. I'm about to land my plane. Folks who were caught up into the religious dogma were easily able to fall to any dude who claimed to be a messiah. That is not the Black Messiah movement. That is just religious fucking fanaticism, which happens even in the white communities.
Was Father Divine a beneficiary of the Black Messiah movement?
No, not at all. He wasn't dealing. Was Father Divine on the forefronts of Black liberation? Was he marching and freaking daggone trying to find
yes.
No, he was not.
Yes, you want like, bro, you need to source up on you right
now. To me, bro.
Like, this
has nothing to do with that. He was trying to exalt himself. He was trying to exalt himself, Father Divine. Any Negro who calls themselves divine actually violates the whole Messianic treaty. The Messianic treaty is that one who does not testify of themselves, which sacrifices themselves to his people, is considered a Messiah by his people, not from himself. So even that dude that came on Star Netter the other night, a Jehovah freaking Holy Ghost. This nigga testifies of himself. He is trying to ride the coattails of a Black Messiah movement without even dealing with liberation of Black people on the here and now. See, some of these Negroes are telling you that there's a pie in the sky. And that is the religious indoctrination and dogma. That is not the Black Messiah movement.
This is why he lost. We don't know what he's talking about.
No, I didn't lose, bro. We didn't even get the second person. You're gonna sit over here and the reason why I would have lost is because you're a cult of personality and you have a whole bunch of freaking heathens that support you. And of course, you know, folks.
Information, bro. Let me read this, man.
Go ahead.
Why you read it, bro? Father Divine's depression era message of racial equality.
Oh, my apologies. I'm the one who's muted, and I muted y'all to tell y'all. I'm thinking y'all can hear me cutting y'all off. We have the second judge on the panel. My apologies. I muted both of y'all. That was me. I was trying to talk.
From you because I know that you.
No, that was an accident. I was trying to cut you in front of y'all, but y'all couldn't even hear me.
Fair and honest brother.
Yeah, I was trying to cut y'all off and say we had a judge.
I know you're
here,
a fair and honest brother, so I'm never going to take it personally.
Let's shout out Brandon X Bell to the stage. How you feeling today, B Bell?
Yo, what's good, man?
Okay, let me go ahead and pull up this scorecard. We're
happy indigenous people getting their land taken holidays.
Yeah, some of that. Where are these results? You sent me these scorecards. Hold up. Wait a minute. Where'd I save them to? And everybody on Taz's page, I'm about to end the stream on his page. The link is posted in the chat this time. He gave me a wrench. Shout out Taz for that.
Make sure y'all do come over here because y'all didn't
over here. We're about to end it. If you want to see the second judges' results, get your butt over here. The Titans Debate League. Again, that's at Titans Debate League on YouTube.
Eat your own fucking game.
Be nice to the crowd, sir.
No, I'm not going to be nice because they're not being nice to me.
Stop looking at the chat. I'm going to have to take you off the stage. I'm not asking you.
You hurt.
How do you think I'll be asking when I be saying
nigga, I'll be on Sunday next tomorrow.
That's cool. Stop responding to the people in the chat. Thank you. Why are you responding to the people in the chat? We're having a show. Me, you, the judge, and Taz. It is not with all 1,000 people who could possibly be watching. If Taz's people can go ahead and get on over here.
For all the millions and millions.
You should have stayed up here, bro. I'm doing a show live. You left to call me. That's not what's going on.
Fans.
Now, I'm removing Taz's thing from the stream. Appreciate all of y'all. The link is in the chat. Sheesh, man. I just want the judge who's on stage to be able to speak. Why did I have to do that? What the heck? Okay. Heck of a Saturday. Is it Saturday? Is it Friday? I don't even know what day it is.
It's Friday, Mike.
It's Friday. Let me pull up these scorecards. Okay. Yeah, he threw me off with that. Let me find what I'm looking for now. My apologies to the people in the audience. I don't know. He's going off and cussing out people who are in the chat. Females and ladies. That's not. We're not going to do that. Okay, we'll start with. I'll pull up the first scorecard that you.
Who's that? Meta World Peace.
This is Taz's scorecard you submitted. Do you want to go over? You said you wanted to explain live.
I mean, yeah, because I had time for the notes. So basically, in the tale of the Black Messiah, you know, pros, cons. I have debater B listed as Xion, debater A is Taz. Round one, the introductory round, clarity of argument. They both did pretty decent. I gave Taz a 3. I gave Xion a 5. Xion really had his stuff together, really put it together well. laid out good examples of the positives that it did for our people. I respect what the evidence and examples that he was able to bring to the table. I felt like some of the evidence and examples that was brought to the table by Taz, while they were tangible, they actually kind of went against his argument a little bit. So the confidence in delivery,
Like sitting here right now, like with you,
confidence in delivery. I
I
gave them both confidence in delivery. I gave them both a 5. They were both very
I
confident.
just dropped you down, Taz. We want him to speak, and then you'll get a chance to respond after. Go ahead, Brandon.
Yeah, but I ain't got no time to do all the rebuttals. I'm just letting them know how I scored it, man.
I know you're on limited time. I appreciate you stopping up here and doing this today. Go
For
ahead.
sure. Yeah, confidence in delivery, they both got a 5 on that. Time of organization, they both got a 5 as well. They both came with great material. But total for the round, I gave the first round, the introductory round, I gave that joint to Xion. Round 2, we're looking at counterpoints, where it was the rebuttal round, counterpoints.
You don't have to go over the points. We're gonna add them up at the end. You could just go ahead and go through the summary.
For sure. So when it came down to it, round 2, because I peeped, there was like information that was given, basically showcasing why the Black Messiah was a negative, and while those were great points to present, it's almost like, well, the points was actually counterproductive, because Zion made a great point when he opened by saying that yes, the idea can be hijacked by by individuals that's looking to utilize it for their own personal misfortunes. And then Taz followed it up by giving those examples, so it was like already put there. And but it didn't really necessarily move the needle as far as like if it's a bad thing. It's just making a statement that yes, like while things are, you can take something good, and yes, individuals, and it's been like this throughout history, they will turn it bad. But does that necessarily mean it's a bad thing? I don't think Taz was able to really convince me that it was a bad thing, more that the individuals was bad, and I could respect the aspect of the conversation. Let me see here. Logic and reasoning. That's where I placed that in, and I gave the nod for Zion when it comes down to logic and reasoning, composure and respect. Actually, on my scorecard, I have it 5-4, but I give them both. Give them both a 5. They both did good for composure and respect. They were both passionate about what they was talking about, and on a subject like this, I did give credence to that. Creativity and original thought, I gave them both a 5 as well. Especially when it came down to the example of J. Edgar Hoover as it being because he labeled Black Messiah as a bad thing. You have to come up with a real creative way to make that look like that's a bad thing towards having a black leader. If he said it that's a bad thing, then that's actually a good thing, because
you're reading your round by round scorecard, and you sent me an overall scorecard, so you're confusing everybody. I'm pretty sure.
What are you talking about?
You have it round by round, but there's an overall scorecard that you sent over for the.
Yeah, I'm going there. I'm in round 2 now.
Okay, you're just doing your summary of how you did it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it just sounds confusing. That's why I said don't.
No, I'm literally going
round by round how you did it, because
I'm going down line by line. So I just went off counterpoints and refutation. I just did logic and reasoning. I did composure and respect, and I literally just labeled it. I literally just said I'm doing creative and original thought. I literally am saying which ones I'm doing as I go down the scorecard. Yeah, I'm literally.
What you're not understanding is, slow down. Okay, you submitted a separate overall scorecard, and you scored it. You were doing it round by round, and then I had to tell you to combine it all, because it's not like that, because you couldn't figure out how to pull up the thing for this to use the I had to tell you to pull up the card, because you were actually trying to grade each round, and it would have been like 80
you said don't do
I had
the
to
points,
tell
so
you
I'm not
have
doing
to press that.
Yeah, you said don't do the points, so I'm not saying the points. I'm just going who won each category of where I scored at. So and I just said I gave them both. I gave them both an even score, creativity and wisdom of thought for that second round. I gave it was a close one, but I gave that second round. That second round went to Zion as well. Final round. Let's see here. And this was like the question and rebuttal round, quality of questions. I gave the nod to Zion with the quality of questions, simply because of the fact that it seems like the argument of pointing out where the individuals it seemed like it got the argument kind of got twisted in between like religion and individuals. And I think those questions kind of got offset a little bit. So I gave that. So I gave the quality of questions. I gave Zion a nod to that. The strength advances. I gave that to Zion as well. He had some really good, strong rebuttals to the questions, and just really kind of just keeping everything on a straight line. As far
Are you still there? You cut out. Your sound cut out. Are you still there? Manny Vixen is funny. I'm gonna read. Oh man. Hey Brandon, close the stream and come back in if you can hear me, man. Close the stream and come back in if you can hear me. You cut out or something. I'm not supposed to be reading the comments either, but they on the screen.
hello.
There you go. There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah,
Manny
yeah,
is
yeah. I know.
funny,
I had a
man.
call.
Marie, whatever her name is. She said, the city got free Wi-Fi. I wish they did. And if it was, it wouldn't be strong. Go ahead,
Like
though.
no, man. Like no, no. I got a call. I had a call come in. My bad.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And so, so I scored on birth. I scored. So I gave for strength advances. I gave that to Zion. He really had a good, strong representation of okay. Well, even if
Again, the reason you messing this all up is because you tried to do your own scorecard at first, and then I sent you mine. Like, why aren't you using mine?
yeah, because
So what you're
what
you're doing right now is still reading off the old scorecard,
Yeah, I
which
couldn't. I
didn't have
couldn't
this
edit on
criterion,
yours.
and but it's
Yeah, I
cool
couldn't.
because you're
Yeah.
just throwing everybody off, even me. That's all I'm saying. So you reading this and that, like that's not that
Well,
wasn't the
you ain't got
criterion,
my
and then I had
scorecard.
you
You ain't got
fix
my
it.
scorecard up.
I do have your scorecard up, and that's why it's confusing because you're reading off the old one when I told you
No,
this
I'm
isn't
literally reading
that
off.
can't submit that because that's not what we were using.
So you got your scorecard up. I'm
Yeah.
going off of and I'm just going down my scorecard as far as like my notes going how I judge the
Why
round.
you judged. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm just
like I
saying
don't
when you
see I
keep
don't see
reading
what
those points, you're throwing everybody
I'm
the
not. I
fuck
ain't even
off.
saying the points, bro. I'm not.
Okay.
That's why I'm not even saying the points. I'm just saying who won. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Go
Like who
ahead.
won each thing. Like I don't see why that's confusing. You feel me? Like
Of
yo.
course. You know what, Zion?
Like that's what I'm saying. I'm like I'm going down each one, and I'm saying like how you had it 5. I changed it to 5s. That's why I was telling you the 5s, and that's why I was telling you like yeah I had it on mine. It was like 3-2, but I'm letting you know like on there like for your card it would have been like 5-5. So I'm going off of your scorecard and your points, but I'm just reading you how I judge each round. You know what I'm saying on a summary basis.
Man, you just okay. Do your thing, brother. We're gonna have to have more
It's,
organization and be on the same page and on the same accord next
it's
time.
the same.
This
It's the
is
same. It's the same
everybody
way I did
else
it. It's the same way I
got
did
it.
it. It's the same way I did it
Everybody
the
else
very
got
first
it,
time I
bro.
was on here, and ain't nobody have a problem with it.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, and I actually just sent me the scorecard over. I'm going off of the one that you sent me over in
I
my
did.
text
I
message
sent it
right
to
now.
you. You had everything, and then you sent it back. You sent the correct one back after I told you the first one. I said, "What is this?" I said, "I can't submit this. This isn't even what we
Yeah.
were
So why
using."
didn't you just send me this back in my text message when I asked for the scorecard?
To read it back, you
That's what
told
I'm
me to
doing.
send.
So how you gonna
I
be
sent you.
confused off?
I sent you what you asked me. You told me to send you that because you needed the notes. You didn't say
Yeah.
send you the
So that's what I.
scoreboard.
So
All you were
all I'm
supposed to
doing is
read was the
going off.
notes. You
So
reading
that's
off
what
an
I'm
old
doing. I'm reading
scorecard
notes,
that I
bro.
told you we wasn't using. So just read the reasons why.
So that's what I'm doing. I'm reading.
Okay, well, stop saying numbers.
I'm not saying no numbers,
I'm
bro.
not trying to be rude. Stop saying numbers because that's not what this other scorecards are saying. Your numbers that you're reading you're reading old scorecard numbers, and then you submitted the right
I'm not,
ones.
bro.
I told
I'm
you that
not
was the
even
wrong
saying, bro. I
criterion.
said I'm not saying numbers, dog.
You
I'm
have several times, and that's
yeah,
why I wouldn't ask you to stop if you didn't.
bro. If you play it back, that like,
Yes,
bro.
you're going to hear what you. Okay, I promise you, I'm going to play it back and clip it, brother. Now,
All
can
right,
we go
cool.
ahead and just
All
finish?
right, so once again, as I was saying, when it comes down to quality of questions, I gave that nod to Zion because his quality, because the strength of his questions, just compared to what compared to what Taz was putting up, it was more solid based upon the fact that it seemed like he was getting religion a little mixed up with the individuals. When it comes down to strength of awareness of the subject, I get it to Zion as well because he had very much knowledge on the subject, considering the fact that even though we had individuals that did use the movement for bad representation, he gave an overabundance of evidence while it actually worked more positive in our community. When it came down to quick thinking, I gave that down to Zion as well. When it came down to just the overall being able to bounce back from very good questions that Taft presented.
And let me stop you real quick, because shout out Suave. Exactly right. He's not following the judging structure. That's why I had to resend him the scorecard and say, bro, this is the structure that everybody's being graded off of. This is what they're preparing for. You need to go back and redo this. So when he's reading off of this, it's just really confusing because it's not the structure. That's why I was telling him to stop doing that. But I'm trying to get him to understand that because everybody else gets it
Well,
in
next
the
time send me over a
thing.
scorecard that I can edit
I
in Google
did. It
Docs
was,
because I
bro,
can't even edit the scorecard you sent me over. So
all you have to
therefore,
do
that's
is
why I did this one. And therefore, if you wasn't ready to go on air with this one, then you should have put me on air with this one, then, bro. And
these
that's
were
what you
just
sent
your
me over.
notes. You already
Yeah.
brother. Okay, let's just go to this. Why did you give Zion perfect across the board? I just want to know that. How did he get so perfect and this nigga didn't? Go with that. Explain that, because that's what the people about to want to fucking know. This ignorant ass shit. You gave Zion's 5s across the board. Oh no, you gave him a 4 and a 4 on the bottom. I thought he had a perfect score. Why? Talk to him. Good. Get him out of here because he wasn't following the structure. That's real weird. And then arguing with me about it, like, no, we're not about to do that, man. We went over this already and everything was cool. I don't know why he got up here and did that. I know what's going on. He's moving too fast. He's somewhere else. And now he's trying to make excuses for him just not completing it and having trouble. Suave, I'm going to talk to you in a second, Suave. It's already enough going on. I don't need no extra nothing right now. Let me add up these points. Frustrating ass stuff right now. Call me later on my phone. Add up these points. 5, 5, 5, 5, 28. Weird shit, man. From the beginning of the show to the end of the show. Only person who didn't do nothing weird today was Taz, man. Shout out
Taz
Taz in the
had mic
building.
problems.
Where did the other scorecard go? Stop calling me. This nigga's getting on my phone. I can't answer the phone right now. He gave Taz what? 3, 6, 4, 4. Wait, what? 3, 3, 2, 2. This is ignorant. 6, 10, 16. 28 to 16. No, he's not up here to explain Zion. This shit weird. I'm gonna have to find another judge. I actually have rotating judges. He was doing amazing before. I don't know what's going on with the holiday weekend. These last few days, is it a retrograde or something? Zion, call me back, brother. In the event of a tie, because judge number 1 voted for Taz and judge number 2 voted for Zion, we go to the scorecard. Zion has 28 plus 22, which comes to 40. Taz has 27 plus 26, which comes to 40. Is it an exact tie? Get the fuck out of here. No fucking way the numbers came up like that. Let me pull out my calculator to double check this shit. Because there can't be no tie because you get paid at the end of each round. So I'm going to have to implement a third judge if that's the case. Wow. Taz, I'm about to bring you back up. Zion's in here too. Y'all go ahead and talk while I add these numbers up. Please be respectful and please do not address the crowd. Zion specifically.
Right. So yeah, as I was saying, under Father Divine, there were 150 peace missions launched. There was an anti-lynching campaign in 1936. So while again you want to push this as just well, it was black liberation. Well, those black liberators were pushing this black messiah shit, which is what I literally showed in the debate, and that's why that dumbass, fake ass, idiotic judge couldn't actually stay long enough to talk to me about why he scored my score so low. Like, listen, bro, I'm gonna be real.
Oh no, it's 50 to 43 Zion's way. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm not having I'm not having him judge no more. I'm super frustrated with that because we were on the same page before we got on the phone.
I'm the one who created the topic. Now, remember this. Can I speak? Can I speak now?
You got the floor.
Can I speak
and
now,
the
or is
judgment
this the
goes to
Taz
Zion.
and A1 show?
I ain't speaking. I ain't spoke yet. I ain't spoken.
Okay, so watch this. Watch this.
Man,
when Taz and I came back to you with the title of the debate, you were going to change the title of the debate. And if you did, it might have worked in Taz's favor. Here's the problem. To say that there are no benefits from the Black Messianic movement is absolutely absurd, because now you have to deny the accomplishments of the Black Panthers, Hampton. You have to deny the accomplishments of Malcolm X and Martin Luther King. You have to deny the accomplishments of even some of the religious groups that were beneficial to the liberation movement, not cult leaders who were only focused on their own doctrinal gains. We're talking about a liberation movement that was a part of Pan-Africanism, the new Negro. We're talking about people who were actively moving with their religions or their political ideologies toward Black liberation. That is what the Black Messiah movement was all about, not just some bum bumps who tried to ride some coattails and get some people to worship them, put some shades on and throw some freaking daggone hair grease in their hair like Jim Jones. Jim Jones was not a Black Messiah at all. That was a red herring straw man argument. And the other cult leaders either. They were not focused on Black liberation. They were not predominant leaders within the civil rights community or the Black liberation community. They were just religious leaders who tried to be messiahs. That is a difference from the Black Messianic movement. The Black Messianic movement was focused on people who were specifically trying to liberate their people. Now, I know A1. I'm a little upset with you right now.
Hold
on.
I
love you, bro.
You know what? We'll talk about it later. Go ahead.
But I'm going to tell it like I see it. Taz has an audience, and you want an audience. So you want Taz in here more than you want me in here, because I am a lone ranger.
Why do you think I give a fuck who wins? Let me ask you this. Why do you think I give a fuck who wins?
Argument in my favor.
Say that again.
Because at the end of the day, I named the topic, I loaded the topic, and he agreed to the topic. The topic supports my argument. Even if you are to say that all of the negatives that came out of it, we learned from them, that is still a benefit, and at the end of the day, still supports the topic, which means I win. So I don't care about his audience. I don't care about the little bum bumps and the ratchet ass freaking daggone so-called supporters that come from his page. You do. Because I don't need followers. I win debates without any support. I have always been on my own. I don't even have my own page.
I don't even know what
to
you're
get
talking
kicked
about,
off
bro.
of
You just ran.
because I'm being disrespectful to the community. But if that's what you need, go ahead, my brother. Go ahead and make him the winner. Because at the end of the day, I had enough supporters hit me up and tell me straight up, and I'm talking about my haters. I'm talking about niggas that don't even like me. I don't care, Nyla. Go rub your titties.
You still talking to the
Go
chat.
rub yourself. You a bandwagon ass jock rider. I don't care about the audience. I never did.
He did
That's
just
why
win. I don't understand what's going on right now.
Cub in the audience.
Yeah,
I did win.
Free
I won
spirit, he
before
won.
this
I
whole
don't know
thing
what
went
the heck.
down. I
Why
don't
is he
care
so
about
angry?
this. I'm only here to support my brother A1's platform, which I'm sure this brother has not done as much as I have. I'm going to crash out because that's what y'all love. Y'all love to crash out. If I was to keep it monotone and stay in my legal face, y'all niggas would still rule against me.
Zion,
Because
can
y'all love
I
to
hear from
crash out,
Taz?
nigga.
Oh, he already left.
That's what
See?
niggas do.
You just talked and didn't even let
That's
him
what
get a
niggas
response
do.
in.
And if that's what's going to bring
Oh
your
my
audience
God.
A1 and that's what you need, brother, I support you 100%. But what you're not going to do is dismiss the other brother who knew the assignment, who understood the topic and the subject matter. Fucking goddamn Chris Harris hates me. Hates me.
Chris Harris isn't a judge, so it's nice that he
God.
called you and told you that
And
he
that
thought you
Negro
won, but
had the
that really
freaking
doesn't
goddamn
matter here.
goal.
He's not a judge. You already got judged the winner, and you still crashing
You
out.
on mute.
Are you
I
gonna
can't even hear
celebrate?
you, brother. Had the gall to freaking goddamn tell me I won the debate.
I'm muted. You can't
He
hear
would
me.
have loved me to win the debate against his own SBDL ass nigga.
Wait,
But
I'm
it's
muted.
okay,
You
man.
can't hear me. Can you hear
If
me
you
right now?
need views, go
Can
and
you
get
hear
your
me?
views, nigga. But
Can
what
you
you're
hear
not
me?
gonna do is play your boy, because I'll be on Sarnetta all day.
Bro, I don't
Fuck
give a
everybody.
fuck where you go. But one,
So
why did you
at
think
some
I
point,
blamed you?
bro, at some point, this shit get corny, right?
Can y'all
Because
hear me? Can anybody hear me?
yeah, my nigga, go ahead,
Okay.
bro.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I just wanted to make sure I could be heard because he didn't shut the hell up. So go ahead. You got it.
So like at some point this shit get corny, bro. Like I don't judge the judges, right? But I just want to ask you, A1, how do you think it looks for me, someone who is very intelligent and very articulate, and you bring a fucking mushmouth in as a judge who can barely articulate himself and he gives me 3s and 2s? How does that look for your debate league, fam?
Hey, he's an elementary school teacher. He's got the credentials that I made sure everybody had. And yeah, maybe he was just busy. I don't know what that was. He definitely, I just screenshotted him like, nigga, stop playing. You have everything. I'm thorough. So don't try to get up here and embarrass me like I didn't do something I was supposed to do. And we already had this figured out. I told you, nigga, what the fuck is this? I gave you a scorecard and you doing your own. Take this scorecard and go figure it out. And then he came back and sent me this. Then he told me, hey, email me my notes. I'm about to go to the car and read them. And then he starts still reading off the old scorecard like he didn't redo this shit. So that's what was bothering me. Like, just look at the fucking screen. You already redid this shit. You wanted the notes, so I sent them to you, but you reading off the old score with the notes like he was doing some retarded shit. It didn't make sense. So then it sounded like he wasn't going with the structure of the criterion, but he had to fill this out. So it was just weird. Like, what are you doing right now? Like, are you? I don't know. Like I say,
I
he's
mean,
elementary
because it's
school.
like,
I see what you're saying. No, I absolutely see what you're saying. So let me make sure I put that in there too. The shit
yeah, I
was
just would have
absolutely
liked to
fucking weird
ask
as
him a
hell.
couple questions about his judgment, because again, I don't believe he's intelligent enough to have judged that debate. The things he was sitting there saying are not even true. Even like now, Zion is sitting here pretending like my argument was the limited one. No, his argument was framed in a limited way, whereas I expanded his argument and used the literal and the metaphorical version of his argument. So I'm trying to figure out again, 3s and 2s based on what? Based on what? Like, but you can't, like, my nigga, I'll concede. There's no further questions. You win. You won, my nigga. I'm just asking A1 if he's satisfied with that type of judging. mean, it's clearly biased. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, I don't give a fuck where that nigga work at. You know what I'm saying? So I don't. I mean, I'm like 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, and then he get fives, and he's barely able to articulate himself with a redundant circular point. I don't know, fam. I figured it could come down to some shit like that because people don't like to hear their black theology challenged. But like I say, if you're gonna judge a debate, don't be pussy and run when the debater want to talk to you a little bit about your scores. You know what I'm saying? Twos is crazy when I can literally embarrass you and have people questioning why you teach. Right? Like, where is he a fucking teacher at? Alabama? Somewhere down south where the fucking education is very, very low.
Hey, I'm gonna laugh too, because that shit just pissed me off. That shit just pissed me the fuck off. Look, it pissed me off when I had to resend them the shit. Like, what is this? Like, you got your summary in there, but what the fuck is this? Like, this is not the right nigga. Take this shit back and redo it. Like, I already went through this. So I thought we was like, what are we doing getting up here and going through the same thing again that we went over on the phone? Because I had his result 2 days ago. So we already went through this. So it's like, what are you doing? Are you that distracted by the holiday? I know you got your kids. I know it's a lot going on right now, but I don't know. I need people who are not going to do that. It's one thing to mess up. It's another thing to make it seem like I was the reason for the mistake. That's not what I'm about to go. I'm not about to deal with that.
Yeah, but that's I mean,
outside everything, so that way everything.
But fam, outside of that though, look at his scorecard though, bro. I'm just saying, bro. Like,
I asked him why he scored it like that. He just said that the points you were bringing up, and again, he's not here to say it, but this is what he told me. He's like, the points you were bringing up were supporting his thing. That's why he was scoring it like that. And then he said the last thing you should have brought up was the J. Edgar Hoover. That was just, but he should be here to say that. Fuck what I'm giving.
The last thing, and see that, bro, like, fam.
That was his. He said that was proven that the Messiah was a good thing for them to be trying to stop it. Like, and he said that was like, he was like, I don't know, but he should be here to explain that. And that's why I wanted him to go through Zion's scorecard. But that shit was weird as hell. Shout out, this is bad, A1. Hell yeah, I know it's bad. Sometimes you got to hire and fire people. Stuff happens.
That was crazy, bro. Yeah, I don't. Like I said, I think you should be able to stand on those points as a judge if you're gonna hold it against me. Like I'm not the one who brought up J. Edgar Hoover. He's the affirmative. He brought up J. Edgar Hoover. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even know if people know what they watching, but like, bro, you have to vet your judges better than that. And bro, I'm telling you, that bitch Chris Harris probably was emailing him. They probably all friends and shit, buddy. My nigga, watch what you got going on over here, fam.
I know him in real life, brother. First of all, he works at the Roku station as well as being.
That was crazy, bro.
So no, he's not. No, Chris. He doesn't even know who Chris Harris is.
I don't know, but
Chris Harris's
weird.
whole reasoning for you losing was totally different than that. Chris Harris's whole reasoning was something about you straw man in an argument and a whole bunch of other stuff. Like he didn't.
Right, because they lean upon those black messiahs, but Chris Harris would never debate me. He's a scary bitch. And like I say, even with this debate, I don't mind losing a debate, but I'd have to understand how no score got to a 4, but he got 5s and 4s. I mean, bro, you've got to be kidding. Hey, fam, get this shit together, bro.
He said, hey, yeah, it was in his mind, you lost bad. That's what he was telling me when he called me. He said, oh, yeah, he lost bad. He shouldn't have brought up a lot of that stuff. He was helping the other dude. That was his whole thing. I'm telling him to come back up here now. He said, come back up here, brother.
Which is weird as fuck, bro. Like, he's not gonna, bro. Like, do you think that dumb mush mouth motherfucker can explain something with me here? Like,
yeah,
for real, that's why you had to
this isn't for no rebuttals anyway, so that wasn't about to happen.
You had to put me in the back, bro. He can't explain that shit, bro. Like, there's no way that me explaining and showing where the Nation of Islam came from is helping him. If we're going to acknowledge that these black messiahs that he's praising killed Malcolm X, right? Like the crazy part is even Xion, stupid ass, is so busy crashing out on the chat. He don't want no smoke. But even right now, These niggas dumb, fam, and it's just sad this where black people at. That nigga was hurt by me saying J. Edgar Hoover when I'm the negative. Are you like I ain't even bring the motherfucker up? He did. I'm the negative. I'm responding to his argument. So it's crazy that by the time we get to the person who wrote the Black Messiah and we talking about J. Edgar Hoover in the book, you don't understand. I'm just giving you facts. I shouldn't have brought up the person who used it in COINTELPRO documents, but he's arguing COINTELPRO. That makes no sense, bro. I'm gonna need you to get your judging together, fam. This shit is like, you can't have dumb niggas judging, bro, straight up. And like I say, niggas like Chris Harris, they're not gonna be honest. You know what I'm saying? It's just real shit. Like he's just praying that I would lose a debate. Y'all got it, fam, but hey, I just disagree. I disagree.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna say yeah, I'll keep that to myself. But yeah, I'm not happy with how that happened. We won't have to worry about him judging anymore. I don't deal with. It's just certain stuff I don't deal with, and I didn't like that at all. I like people taking accountability when they mess up, and then I know that they know what's going on, and we can move forward. Because I'm gonna take accountability at all costs. Even this was my fault because I should have picked better people, like you say. I'm not even gonna blame him. Boom, I'm gonna blame myself, and that way we don't go through it again. Yeah, and accountability for everybody, man. So, with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this show up. We're gonna end it with a song by Connie Sun Family. Go ahead and make sure you smash that thumbs up on the way out.
Family all around me. Family all around me. He my family, she my family. He my family, she my family. He my family, she my family. We are family. We might have the same last name, but that don't make you my family. I got some people with the same blood, and I know that they can't stand me. I got some people I call that ain't kin that's gonna pull up and handle it. They take care of that business like family. We come from them trenches like family. They talking, you listen, that's family. They don't tell your business, that's family. They calling your phone, coming looking for you. They say that you missing, that's family. They don't need permission, that's family. When you hurt, they can feel it, that's family. Let them come while you're cheering, that's family. Let them come when you living, that's family. Family all around me. Family all around me. He my family, she my family. He my family, she my family. He my family, she my family. We are family all around me. Family all around me. He my family, she my family. He my family, she my family. He my family, she my family. We are family. Hey, ain't nobody fighting around here. Ain't nobody shooting around here. Everybody that's around here, family. All love, no hate, be clear. No shade, all love, be real. You love them, you should know how it feel. Tired of all these badass kids. Tired of paying all these bills. Family going through the same thing, so they know exactly how you feel. They supply a shoulder I can cry. I provide a place where they can heal. Leave my money out, they don't steal. Let them have it if it's for a bill. Soldier for me when they in the field. Only way I live. Family all around me. Family all around me. He my family, she my family. He my family, she my family. He my family, she my family. We are family all around me. Family all around me. He my family, she my family. He my family, she my family. He my family, she my family. We are family. We might have the same last name, but that don't make you my family. I got some people with the same blood, and I know that they can't stand me. I got some people I call that ain't kin that's gonna pull up and handle it. They take care of that business like family. We come from them trenches like family. Family all around me.
Fuck, nigga. Send your stupid ass cash app. Do you want your fucking money, nigga? Send your fucking cash app. Nigga, you don't do that. You getting your bread because I'm a solid nigga. Not cause you solid, you fake ass nigga. No, you dumbass nigga. You don't even realize what happened.
explain it because your bitch ass won't stop yelling. So fuck you, bitch ass nigga. You stupid ass nigga. You should have fucking talked to me instead of wilding out, you bitch ass nigga. Now say something, nigga. You out to talk. I'm sending you your fucking money and you ain't debating over here no more. Fuck you, bitch ass nigga. Send your cash app, you bitch ass nigga. Send the fucking cash app, pussy. Send the fucking cash app, pussy. This bitch ass nigga.